Tomorrow, the FDA will meet again, this time to decide if Moderna's vaccine should get emergency authorization. Now, if approved, which is expected, the second vaccine rollout will begin Monday. Stephanie Whitfield previews what the FDA will discuss tomorrow.
The FDA released its analysis of Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine. A panel of scientists have determined the two-dose shot is safe and just as effective as the Pfizer vaccine already being administered across the country. Moderna's clinical trial involved 27,000 people. 2 weeks after the second dose, researchers found it was 94% effective in preventing symptoms of COVID-19. But side effects were common. A lot of people reported symptoms like fatigue, headache, and muscle pain. They were generally mild to moderate and only lasted a few days. Both Pfizer and Moderna's studies focused on reducing symptoms of COVID, but a second document submitted to the FDA shows Moderna's vaccine could also reduce asymptomatic spread of the virus. While that would be a game changer, researchers say that data is limited, so that's something that'll have to be studied more over time. But the research so far is promising. The FDA is expected to greenlight the second vaccine, rolling it out to hospitals and nursing homes as early as next week. Stephanie Whitfield, KHOU 11 News.